Hello everybody, Raven Knight here, and welcome to another episode of How to Build. This is the series where I teach you guys how to build some of my For Honor characters, including some from the campaign. Today I wanted to share with you guys how to build my pirate character, Ling. I actually had a lot of fun writing her legend. In fact, you'll notice that Ling actually got two videos dedicated to her. One was a pirate's story, like basically it was a story told by one of her crewmates who was explaining to Holden Cross the history of the pirates and basically how they got started, and then followed that up with Ling's legend, which was how she came to be and how she was introduced. Had a lot of fun writing her. She kind of comes off as this almost sea goddess, like this woman who is almost loved by the sea or born of the sea. Like she just showed up in the middle of a storm, took control of the ship, and really saved the pirates on board. It's really awesome. Really loved writing it. Can't wait to talk about what she is right now. So if you guys really like her legend, you may want to try to make her yourself. It's actually pretty easy to make her, and I'm going to walk you through all the steps. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started. First of all, for the armor pieces, you want the Prowler alternate helm. I like the Prowler alternate helm more than the actual Prowler helm because the Prowler helm itself, right here, the white paint just kills it for me. I mean, it's fine and all, but if you're a sailor on a ship, you're probably not going to be decorating your face with white paint. It just doesn't look as good. So you want it where it doesn't have that face paint, All right, so you get the Prowler alternate helm. Then you want the Maven chest and the Maven arms. Now, the reason I don't do the Prowler alternate look right here is because I feel like the style on top, like on the shoulders, it looks kind of silly. It looks a little bit goofy to me. I wanted something that stood out a little bit more solid gold colored for what we were trying to do, so I thought this worked a lot better. So again, Maven chest, Maven arms, all right? So I'll repeat, Prowler alternate helm, Maven chest, Maven arms, okay? For the weapon, you want the Siwong Savior Blade, Siwong Savior Hilt, and Siwong Savior Pistol. I like these because they're going to match color scheme-wise. The color scheme I'm going to give her, you'll notice they blend very well with the colors that are already there. And I do like that they kind of have the sea dragon kind of look to them. Like this creature of the sea breathing water out of its mouth. It looks really, really cool. I think that actually fits her perfectly. So I wanted to use those weapons for her. So final run through: Prowler alternate helm, Maven chest, Maven arms, Siwong Savior Blade, Savior Hilt, and Savior Pistol. Awesome. Okay, so let's get on to the rest. For traits, default 1, obviously, and I use the default skin tone, although you can use the first skin tone if you want to make her look a little bit more like she's from the Orient, so either way would work. All right, for your ornament, you're going to want the Erlang Shin ornament, which you get from getting the Erlang Shin Elite outfit. Now, granted, you don't need this. It'll still work just fine, but I do like this look. The other one that I will sometimes use is the Fateful Crusade Elite ornament, and you'll see why in just a minute. Okay. For the material, you want Torchlight. Yeah, kind of surprising, but you're going to want Torchlight for this. Gold is acceptable. You can use gold, but I prefer Torchlight. I don't know why. I just feel like I feel like the hue is a little bit better. All right. For chest, you want the Divine Judgment paint pattern, which you get from the Erlang Shin outfit. You want the Chivalric Order, which you get from the Faithful Crusades Elite outfit. And no embossing. Now, the reason I do this is not necessarily because I want her to be knightly or anything, but she is allied to the knights. She's allied to Holden Cross, as we see in her legend. And I also like, if you look carefully at the chest, you can see the shoulders of the warden poking out on either side, but you don't see the head. I don't know why. I kind of like that. I kind of like that small little detail there. I like that a lot. And then the Divine Judgment, it's hard to see because of the color scheme that I use, but it creates a nice little pattern design that I think looks really nice on her chest. All right, for the left shoulder, you're not really going to see anything if you have an ornament on, but I use Esteemed Rules from Faithful Crusades Elite outfit and the Chivalric Order again. And then for right shoulder, Esteemed Rules and the same thing. So pretty much the same thing on either shoulder. But again, if you're wearing an ornament, you're not going to be able to see it anyway, so it's not a big deal. For the back, I use Severed Destinies, which you get from the Severed Destinies Elite outfit, or if you own the Pirate Heroes offer. So you should have that already. And I use the Severed Destinies Elite outfit symbol here, the Severed Destinies 3, which shows a tiger and a dragon interlocking. If you do it right, it's going to show up right in the middle of that emblem, which is going to make it look really sweet. I really like the way that looks. And then for the legs, I use the Fiery Blows from the Art of War Elite outfit. and I used Chivalric Order 1 from the Fateful Crusades Elite outfit. So what you're noticing is I used a combination of a lot of Elite outfits here to create what I wanted to. And you can kind of see how that came to be. I really like the way this came out. It just looks like it's a combination of something very much Eastern piratey, Eastern Chinese warrior kind of thing, but also a little bit of that Western flair, which I wanted to get for an Outlander because she is a pirate who has joined forces with the Knights in Holden Cross, so she's actually pretty cool. I really like the idea here. And then finally for colors, ready? For the colors, you want the Cautious Ambush from Fateful Crusades Elite outfit. I really like this color scheme because, like I said, it fits very well with her weapon set. The weapon set color scheme matches very, very well. And it does look like a little bit like the sea. It looks a little bit like a sea, like a dark sea color with a golden flare to it. I really just think that looks very, very good. And maybe I'm the crazy one. I don't know. But I think it looks very, very nice, and I think y'all will enjoy putting it together as well. Okay, so now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's take a look at her feats, executions, emotes, signatures, and effects. For feats, I use Tireless, which basically lowers the cost of stamina, which, come on, she's a pirate. She's got to maintain that stamina. Thrilling Comeback, because if you read her story, she is the one who brings about the thrilling comeback near the end. Trick Shot, well, first of all, that's just because it's such a good perk to have. It's such a good feat. But also because I think that it'd be kind of cool if she was kind of a gunslinger. And then Gunpowder Surprise, just because, honestly, that's probably Pirate's best feat, unless you want to go with her other one, what was it? Yeah, Indomitable. Yeah. So, pretty easy to go with there. Executions, I use Pirate Sanction. That's Cannon. Hold Still. And Flames of Death. Those are the ones that I use. However, you can trade out That's Cannon with Ballroom Brawl. Or Hot Potato. Either one would work well because I kind of saved that one just for a very piratey kind of execution. But all three of those would work well. For emotes, I use Paired Raisin Glasses. Feels like a very pirate thing to do. And Seashore Cheer, because she wants to celebrate after a good fight, right? She wants to celebrate. She wants to let everyone know she's having a great time. For combat, I use Maritime Salute and Ain't Got All Day. Pretty simple. I just went with what was necessary. The other option you can go with is Queen's Entrance, but it just looks a little too flamboyant. For signatures, I use Making Waves. But I could also use Pile of Treasure. Both of those would work very well for her. And finally for effects, I don't use Jack. I don't give her any effects because I think that her presence speaks for itself. And that is how you build Fan Ling. What do you guys think? Do y'all like her? Do y'all not like her? I know that a lot of people didn't actually watch her Legend video. A couple people told me that they refused to watch it just because they hate Pirate in principle. But what do you guys think? Do y'all like her? Will y'all be making your pirates look anything like her? Do y'all think that she's a good character design? What would you change about her? What would you fix? Do you think there's a better look for her? Let me know down in the comment section below. And as always, guys, I will see you in my next video. Take care.